Hi there, this is Webland. Welcome back. I want us to look at prime factor factorization, or we want to write these two numbers as products of their prime factors. So we make use of what is referred to as a factor tree to determine the prime factors of 12 and the prime factors of 18. Remember, a prime factor is a number which can be divided by 1 and itself only, or is a number with two factors only, that is 1 and itself. All right, the smallest prime factor is 2, so I want to start with it. 12, 2 goes into 12 how many times? It's 6 times. And then 2 can still go into 6 how many times? It's 3 times. All right, 2 is a prime number, and 2 is a prime number, and 3 is also a prime number, and we don't have any other composite factors to decompose. All right, so 12 can be written as 2 times 2 times 3. So we have written 12 as a product of its prime factors. We could also say is 2 squared times 3. And then let's go to 18. Let's start with 2 because 2 can get into 18. 2 into 18 is 9. And 2 can no longer get into 9 but 3. We can try 3. 3 goes into 9 3 times, and the last one is now a prime number as well, so we can stop there. So our prime factors is 2, 3, and 3. So we are saying here 18 can be written as 2 times 3 times 3. We have written 18 as a product of its prime factors. So it's not 2 and 3 only which can be used. It can be any prime number. For example, if I take 30, I can start with 2, but I can also start with 5 because 5 is a prime number as well. 5 goes into 30 how many times? It's 6 times. And then with this 6 we have 3 goes in there 2 times. So 30 can be written as 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2. I started with 5. So these are the prime factors of 30. We could also start with a 3. 3 goes into 30 how many times? It's 10 times. And then with this 10 you can use 5, you can use 2. Let's use 2. 2 goes into 10 how many times? 5 times. So these are the prime factors of 30. So 30 can be written as 3 times 2 times 5. But generally try to start with the smallest one going up with size. And then there is a second method that you can use to perform the same task. We have 18 here. Which one should we start with? Let's start with 3. 3 is a prime number and it can get into 18. 3 can get into 18 how many times? We write the answer here. It's 6 times. And then we can take a 2. 2 can get into 6 how many times? 3 times. And then 3 can get into 3 once. Once we get to 1, then we know we are done. So 18 can be written as 3 times 2 times 3, which should be written starting from the smallest as 2 times 3 times 3. And then coming to 12, we can start with any of the numbers. Let me start with 2. 2 goes into 12 how many times? 6 times. And then I can use 2 also, or I can use 3. Both of them are prime numbers. They can get into 6 without leaving a remainder. Let me use 2. 2 gets into 6 how many times? Is 3 times. And now 3 gets into 3 once. So 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. This is how we do prime factor factorization, and this is how we write these as products of their prime factors. The next video, I'm going to be looking at the HCF and the LCM using this prime factor factorization. Remember to subscribe. Enjoy.